Okay, viewers, Becoming a Man in a Feminized World, Episode 4, title, Men Raised by Female Systems Without Male Formation. And this is what, if there is a devil, he is using to undermine males in this civilization. Remove the father. Remove the biological father. And the first thing that's going to suffer is male formation. This title addresses a difficult but necessary reality. Many boys are raised in environments shaped primarily by female emotional logic, female protection, female communication, patterns and female standards of behaviour, often without consistent masculine formation to balance them. That does not mean women are the enemy. It means nurture and care alone do not complete the job of building a man, and this is where the rubber hits the road, viewers. A male can grow up loved, protected, socially adjusted, yet still lack the inner structure, discipline, courage, burden bearing and masculine clarity required for adult manhood. The issue is not whether female care has value. It clearly does. The issue is whether care without masculine formation leaves a boy prepared for reality. So let's put a hook into it. Care may keep a boy alive, but formation makes him a man. Care is necessary because it protects, feeds, soothes and stabilizes a child. Without care, a boy may grow up wounded, neglected or emotionally starved. But care alone does not finish the work. A boy can be loved and still remain uninformed. Formation is what introduces challenge, demand, correction and responsibility, and upward pressure. It is what teaches him to master himself, carry burden, face discomfort, and grow into accountable strength. Care preserves life, but formation shapes the individual's identity. That is why a boy may survive childhood through nurture, yet still enter adulthood without the structure, and there's the word structure, required to stand as a man. So let me give this a short thesis application. Nurture without masculine challenge often produces a socialized male, not a formed one. Nurture without masculine challenge often produces a male who knows how to behave, adapt, and function socially, but does not know how to stand firm, endure pressure, carry weight, or live under disciplined purpose. He may be polite, emotionally aware, or eager to avoid conflict, yet weak in conviction, fragile under pressure, and uncertain in identity. Socialization teaches him how to fit in, how to gain approval, and avoid disruption. Formation teaches him how to become solid, principled, and capable of carrying reality. The problem is not that nurture is wrong, but that nurture without challenge can leave a man outwardly acceptable and inwardly unfinished, which is a very modern disaster humans keep mistaking for maturity. So teaching point number 1. Female systems often manage emotion well, but do not sharpen the masculine edge. A female can't sharpen a masculine edge. It's a spiritual impartation. Female systems often excel at emotional management, relational awareness, verbal processing, and creating environments of care, sensitivity, and protection. These are valuable strengths, but those same systems do not always sharpen masculine edge, because masculine development often requires friction, standard, risk, correction, and the training that comes through tested effort. A system built mainly around emotional safety may reduce the very tension that helps form masculine toughness, resilience, and clarity. A boy raised only in softness may learn to regulate mood without learning to confront fear, take hard responsibility, or develop strong inner frame. Emotion may be managed, but masculine edge may remain dull. Teaching point number 2. Boys need challenge, standard, burden, and male modelling. Boys need challenge because difficulty forces growth. They need standard because clear expectations train discipline and respect. They need burden because responsibility develops strength, seriousness, and capacity. And they need male modelling because manhood is often caught as much as taught. Manhood is often caught as much as taught. A boy needs to see what it looks like when a man speaks clearly, holds the line, works without complaint, carries pressure and tells the truth, restrains himself and stands under moral responsibility. Without those examples, he is left to piece manhood together from fragments, media fantasy, peer confusion, or female interpretation. And that usually goes about, as well as most modern formation projects, which is to sadly say, badly. Teaching point number 3. A man needs more than kindness, he needs upward pressure, which I mentioned before. Kindness matters because cruelty does not build healthy men. But kindness alone is not enough. A man also needs upward pressure, which means being called higher than comfort, higher than excuse, and higher than passive existence. Upward pressure comes when someone expects more from him than ease, mood, or bare survival. It pushes him towards discipline, courage, endurance, self-control, and purposeful living. Without upward pressure, a male may regain soft, dependent, and overly shaped characteristics by comfort. With it, he begins to rise into strength. A man does not become solid merely by being soothed. He becomes solid by being required to grow. Let's look at some practical steps. Identify one man whose structure carries something you need. That's what I want you to do. Look carefully at one man whose life shows the kind of structure you lack. It may be his discipline, steadfastness, courage, restraint, leadership, faithfulness, work ethic, or capacity to carry pressure without collapse. Do not just admire him vaguely, study him specifically. Ask what habits, standards, beliefs, routines, and choices make him that way. Then identify one trait in him that exposes a weakness in you. This step matters because growth becomes clearer when you stop chasing abstract ideas of manhood and start learning from embodied examples. Formation usually becomes practical when it becomes visible. So let's have a reflection question. What male formation did you miss? What male formation do you think you missed? Here's a 7-day challenge. Study one formed man, a formed man, not a dysfunctional man, each day, and note one trait worth building from his life. And here's a proverb and a principle. Care may keep a boy alive, but formation makes him a man. And in closing, let me finish with this statement. Comfort is not enough. a man must be formed. Well, thanks for coming in, viewers. Give me a like, or give this teaching a like if it's touched a nerve or helped you in some way. Subscribe to the channel. There's a whole heap of different subjects going on at the moment. Episode 5, if you'd like to join me, is going to be Weak Men Are Easy to Govern. Weak men are easy to govern, and I'll see you in episode 5 of Becoming a Man in a Female Culture. Weak men are easy to govern.